Hello traders, and welcome to this long overdue and much anticipated Bybit tutorial video. Within this video I am going to be going over the features of the Bybit exchange, why it is my exchange of choice when trading Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, and also covering the rewards available to any new traders or existing traders who would like to create an account with Bybit using the link in the description below. So yeah, first of all, let's just make a little disclaimer. So this video is in no way, shape or form sponsored by Bybit. Although Bybit are very good friends of us at Taurus Crypto, and this is an exchange that we use every single day for our trading. They are not sponsoring this video. This is simply made to help inform users of the tools available to them. Also, Bybit are a derivatives platform, which means that there is leverage options on this exchange. And although this is available, I would certainly not recommend to anyone that they use the full extent of the leverage that they do provide. And there is no financial advice within this video. Once again, I am just explaining this. Bybit is a tool that you can use to trade Bitcoin, and it is up to you how you use that tool. Okay, so yeah, got that out of the way. I guess now we can go straight into kind of explaining the rewards, and then we'll have a look at the exchange itself. So what Bybit do, at Taurus Crypto, we are an affiliate partner with Bybit, is for all their affiliate partners, they offer standard rewards that are available to new users who use the affiliate link. Yeah, I will explain those rewards, and also something very special that any member or anyone watching this video using our link will be able to get in addition to these rewards. And we are the first and only cryptocurrency community to offer anything in addition to what you're about to see here. So the standard rewards on Bybit is, if you make a deposit onto their account, you will receive a minimum $10 coupon that is deposited into your account. So even if you deposit $1 worth of Bitcoin, you'll receive a $10 coupon that can be traded on their account. This will increase depending on the amount that you deposit. So if you deposit 0.01 BTC, you'll receive an additional $15 bonus. If you deposit 2 Bitcoin, you'll receive an additional $1,000 bonus. And that can then be combined with their rewards hub that you see here, which gives other other offers that are available. So if you deposit in BTC, you can claim an additional $5. If you're an active trader, you can receive $10 here. If you refer your friends, you can receive up to $500, and all in all this comes up to a magic $1,610 potential bonuses that are available. Now, what Taurus Crypto offer, which no other community offers, is, in addition to all of these rewards, you will receive a 10% off all taker fees within the exchange within your first 60 days of trading. Okay, now this is currently being negotiated, and we are trying to make it a permanent feature for all of our members. But currently, for your first 60 days after you open up an account, you'll receive 10% off all taker fees. So that is every single trade you make that is a market order, you'll receive 10% off of your fees for that. So you're receiving 10% off of all fees, market for any trades you take, which is pretty cool. So basically, being an affiliate partner, I'm sure everyone is aware, this is a mutually beneficial thing, and basically we are giving back our commission to you, the user, in order to get this discount. Okay, we are the only community that do offer this, which I think is kind of cool. I quite like that. But yeah, enough about the rewards. Let's go into the exchange itself, and I will do my best to cover everything within this exchange in one take. Yeah, if I've missed anything out, then I am very sorry. So let's go from top to bottom, left to right, and go through the, first of all, I guess, the interface and the products that they do provide. So Here is the exchange. um, and yeah, let's start up here in the top left hand corner. So what you have here is you have the products that are available to you if you are using the Bybit exchange. So here we have inverse perpetual, USDT, and inverse futures. So let's click here on BTC USDT, which is an inverse perpetual contract. This is the screen that you see right here. So I can click on that, and it is the screen that you see. So basically, by inverse perpetual, it means that you are trading against the asset itself. So in order to trade these, you must hold these assets on your exchange. So if you want to take a trade using the BTC USD pair, you must hold Bitcoin on your account, and it means that all of your profits are paid to you in Bitcoin. All of your fees are paid to the exchange in Bitcoin, and any losses you make, again, are paid to the exchange or to the market in Bitcoin. So you win or lose Bitcoin from your trades. Same with Ethereum, you win or lose Ethereum from your trades. Same with ERS and XRP. Okay. Secondly, here we have the USDT perpetual. So this means that within all of these products here, so we have Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Tezos, Link, all the way down to Aave, Doge, Uniswap, and all of those kind of things as well. All of these, you can trade any one of these contracts with USDT. So what you need to have on your exchange again is you need to have US dollar tether within your exchange, and then you can trade any of these assets against US dollar tether. So let's click here, let's go to Litecoin USDT. Let's say you want to take a trade on this. This will be calculated in Litecoin when you make the exchange. So say you wanted to make a one Litecoin, one LTC trade, you wanted to long it, one Litecoin, this would then be taken here, and any profit or loss that you make on this trade will be credited or taken from your account in US dollar tether. Okay, so very quickly, let's before this moves, let's just close that account or that trade, and you can see there, very quick, very simple to make a trade. Finally, we have the inverse futures here. Now this is very much the same as the perpetual futures, meaning that you need to hold the asset on your account in order to trade these. But what this does have differently is that it is settled within a certain period of time, and you will not pay your funding fees on these trades. So although you can only hold these trades for a certain amount of time, you do not pay the funding on them. Okay, you can see here the last four digits on this, so this 0625 is basically the date that this closes. So 25th of June, coming obviously in 2 days. You can see here in 2 days this trade gets settled. Yeah, so that is all of the different options that you have for trading within this exchange. They are adding new altcoins at quite a considerable rate of knots. So I'm sure very soon there will be even more assets that you can trade on this. And that's the great thing about Bybit, is they are constantly growing and constantly giving new assets to trade within the exchange. So yeah, very nice. Cool. So let's go back onto this Bitcoin USD pair. So what you can see here next to that is it tells you here the 24-hour change. So you can see that Bitcoin today is up 4.06%. You can see your 24-hour high. You can see your 24-hour low. You can see the turnover of Bitcoin that has been traded within the last 24 hours. And then here you have your funding rate. Okay, so what the funding rate is, it is a fee that one side of the market pays to the other side. Okay, so for example, right now I've just taken this trade because I saw it kind of coming down, taking some liquidity. I thought, oh, why not? This is just a little test account, but why not use it? What you see here is a funding rate that is calculated every 12 hours. And basically at the moment, we see this being a negative number, which means that people who are holding short positions are paying those who are in long positions. So when you see the funding as negative, it means that you will be paid to hold a long position at a rate currently of 0.0281% of your trade amount. So in 6 hours 54 minutes, I will be paid into this trade, into my account, 0.0281% of $1,000. Okay. If you hold a much bigger trade than that, then obviously you'll receive more money, but the rate remains the same. If I was holding a short position, I would pay out of my account the same amount, 0.0281%. So what you see here is this is a way for the market to kind of find a balance, and it is calculated on basically the sentiment of the market. So right now, clearly, the market sentiment is much more bearish. We've had a very big move down over the last week or so. Market sentiment is bearish, and derivatives are trading below where spot price is, and that means that currently short positions are paying long positions. What we saw, let's go into the daily chart back here, what we were seeing very often like the last few months is that funding rates were positive, which means that basically in order to hold a long position, you have to pay to hold that long position. And then you will be paying anyone who is in a short from your account. Okay, so that just kind of covers the funding rate and what all of that means. Then let's just do this very easily. Let's go across all the way to the right hand side and take a look here at this calculator. So this again is a really useful tool for anyone who would like to calculate kind of the potential profit and loss of any trade that they take, and also the liquidation price. So let's say, for example, here I wanted to take a trade at 10x leverage. I wanted to trade $10,000. I wanted to enter at $30,000, and I wanted to close at $32,000. This would show me here the amount of margin I would use to open this trade, so how much it would cost me to open this trade, and the amount of profit that I would make from taking this trade by opening here and closing here. Okay, so you can see here that I receive a 6.24% profit. My return on investment, because I'm using 10x leverage, would be 62.49%. All right. So that is that's the way you can kind of calculate this. Then we go and look over here, and we can look at target price. So let's say again we wanted to take a trade short, for example, $10,000 trade, entering at $30,000, and we wanted to make 20% on that trade. This then tells you where you would need to price to go in order to make 20% on that trade. Let's actually increase that. Let's make that 480%. Okay, so in order to make 480% return on investment on this short position from $30,000, price would need to go to $20,270.27. Okay, so again, a really useful tool that you can use to kind of say, I want to make this much for the trade. Where has price got to go? Finally, we have here our liquidation price. So again, let's say you are using at this stage, let's go up to 16x leverage. Let's trade $42,000, and let's trade it at, let's say we want to take a short position if and when price gets to $40,000. Okay. This will tell you here that if you were to take this trade, you would be liquidated. That would mean you would lose your entire trade. So everything that you put into this trade, the market would take that from you. If price goes above 42,440. Wait, I'm doing this wrong, aren't I? There we go. That does $42,443.18. Okay, I've done this completely wrong. There we go. That is the one I wanted to do. I was doing that at $400,000. Yeah, ignore that. But here we see $42,440.31 is where you get liquidated on this trade. Okay, so very important to be aware of this every time you do take out a trade. You do not want to be holding a position to get liquidated. It is much better to place a stop loss just before this because you will lose less money doing that. Okay, but again, really useful tool that you can use. Let's that is the end of that bar here, so let's go down onto this and we'll start to have a look at our trading screen that we have here. So here, I'm sure if you are a trader, you know all about TradingView, and you've probably used TradingView in the past. So basically what we have here is a TradingView screen, or very similar to that. It's all the same kind of features and everything that are available to you. You can see your standard candlestick chart here. You can change that however you want. You can change it to bars. You can change it to a line. You can change it to what else do you want? A baseline, which shows above and below kind of things going on here. Kind of nice. But yeah, generally stick it to a normal candlestick chart if that's what you like. And yeah, it just gives you this chart on here. Again, the same as TradingView, you can add indicators to that. So let's say I want to add an RSI onto this. You can add that very simply to your indicators at the bottom of the chart. Let's say you want to also add a VWAP. So again, anyone who knows me knows I love to trade the VWAP. So you can add that to your chart and you can see where price is in relation to the VWAP on here. Again, same with TradingView, is you can then choose to change the style of these to basically whatever you want. Go into your settings. Maybe you want to make these candles orange. Maybe you want to make these candles blue. You can do that. That is completely up to you. Yeah, there we go. Very simple to change the colors of that and customize the chart any way you like. Also, what you can do within these charts is so you have all the indicators and everything that are available to you there. You can change the time frame. You can do all of those kind of things, and yeah, you can kind of customize this however which way you like. So yeah, that's kind of basically everything on the chart here. What we do have in addition to that on the right hand side here is you can choose to kind of show what quick trading info you want. So basically you can see this here, which is just a very quick way of saying, say I wanted to buy 1,000 contracts here, you can just type in 1,000 contracts and just buy it, and that'll be using whatever settings you have on the right hand side here. You can choose whether to kind of show or hide these, so you can remove this from your chart if you don't like it, or you can have it on your chart if you do like it. It is completely up to you. The other really nice thing that this chart does is as soon as you do take a trade, it will show it to you here within the chart. So you can see here, recently I opened a long position. I saw the market moving in kind of quite a nice way. I took this little long position off of this small demo account and we are in that trade. So you can see that trade down here. You can see kind of the leverage that is being used on this trade. You can see the profit and the loss, and all of those kind of things as well. When we go over a little bit further, here you can see the order book. So basically this shows you where there are resting orders on the within the asset. So you can see here we have $3 million worth of people wanting to buy Bitcoin at $33,674. Obviously this is constantly changing, and just below that you can see your recent trades, so you can see all of the contracts that have been taken out very recently. So all these people making their lovely little $1 trades, and then all the people making trades that are a little bit more substantial than that as well. Cool. So yeah, that basically is that. Let's return this to a little bit of normal settings. So let's go here, let's just return apply to defaults, and let's go back to that. Again, with the same with any of these, you can, like you can with TradingView, you can take a snapshot of this, which will show, so copy this. If I was to put this on here, for example, oh, it's not working. But yeah, forget that. Sometimes this works, and you'll be able to see, you can kind of share with your friends, yeah, what you're looking at on the chart and the position that you're taking. So again, yeah, nice feature. What this can also show you, as well as the chart, is the depth. So this is basically the order book. You can see that on the depth chart. So what this information is giving you here, this is the same information giving to you in a different way. So yeah, that is that. Let's go over again here to the right hand side. So you can see here, we have our limit, our market, and our conditional orders. So in order to place an order at limit, let's just say I wanted to close this long position at, let's say, $33,800. You would go over here, you would type in $33,800, and you would want to, let's say, take profit, for example, take profit 50% at that price. You then click on this button, and it will put that onto the chart for you, and you can see at that point where this trade will execute. Now, the great thing about Bybit, which other exchanges do not offer, is it gives you the ability to drag this around basically wherever you want. So if price moves against you and you're like, oh no, I'd actually I want to change this now, without having to input and actually edit your order, you can just say, okay, I'm now willing to actually move this down here. Then if price comes up, it will execute, and yeah, you can just move it around very, very quickly, very simply. Then obviously you can then take these trades at market, and this is what you receive the 50% off. 50% off? I wish. 10% off your fees for that. Is, say you wanted to take profit just at market here. You see, like, oh, the market is moving either against you or for you, and you want to be very quick in taking that trade without waiting for it to get filled. You can go, okay, I want to here take $10 profit on this. You can just go that, and then immediately you can see how this trade here is reduced because I'm already in a long position. You can see how that trade then has reduced down. Again, let's just go. Yeah, let's leave that as that, and I will show you some other features as well. So in order to cancel your trades or to cancel your orders, it's very simple. You can just click on the X here, so you can see here this will just immediately close my position. Or we also have this button next to it, which says if you have the margin available, what you can do here is press this button, and this will immediately flip this trade into the opposite trade. So let's say, okay, I now think the market is showing some weakness here. I want to short this. You go, it says, please confirm if you would like to place a quick reversal order. And at this point I can go yes. And you can see now that long position has now turned into a short position and has done that at market. So my profit has been locked in from that previous trade. And now I am in the short position from where price was when I clicked that trade. So this is really nice. Again, thanks market for moving the way I wanted it to. We'll see if this can continue. Yeah, we'll just go across here onto the conditional. So the conditional basically means that, for example, if you wanted to enter a trade only if price reached a certain level, so whereas you have a limit order, which will be going kind of, you would only at this stage be able to place a limit order as a short above where price is or as a long below where price is. You can use these limit orders to say, I would like to take a short position, for example, if price goes below this wick. So then if price does start to come down below this wick, so let's go here, let's say $33,200, for example, your triggering price is $33,200. You would like to sell $200 worth of Bitcoin If price goes below here at market, then you can add that onto the chart, and that means if price is coming down here and price takes out this low, then you will then be at this stage, for example, where we're already in this position, but this will add to this position an additional $200 if price goes down below this level. Okay, so again, another really useful feature that you can use on your trades, yeah, in order to trade, I guess. So let's close out both of these, and let's just cancel this one again. And then we can have a little look here again at yeah, just some of the other options within this. So if you then want to take, for example, a $200 trade and you want to buy long with a take profit and stop loss, you can say, okay, I want to long this. I want to take profit if we go 50%. I want a stop loss at 15%. Then you can click this and immediately, there you go. See, there is my trade. It has given me, I'm probably about to get stopped out on this with a little 15% move against me. At this price, and if price comes up here, then it will take that profit. Okay, so we'll see if any of these execute. Now the reason why this is showing here, like clearly this isn't a 15% move, but I am using right now cross leverage at 100x, which means that every single movement in the market is magnified by 100x. So although I am trading 200 contracts, I am only risking $2 of that on this. So with this move, it is based off of a say you're trading $2, the 15% is based off of that. So hopefully that makes sense. Now again, I should probably just explain, there we go, I just got stopped out of that, and then my position was filled and the loss will then be taken out of my account. So that would have been 15% of $2 that I lost on that trade. Okay, so a few cents. So again, what we have up here, I should probably just explain that quickly as well, is we have here the options of cross and isolated. So under cross margin, all available balance of the corresponding margin account will be deployed to meet maintenance margin requirements and prevent liquidation. All corresponding available balance can be lost in the event of liquidation. So this basically means that when you're trading at cross, your entire account is being used as the leverage on that trade. So what I can do here, let's just take this off. I can trade a maximum of £191,297 or dollars, and that is the maximum amount that I can trade at kind of a 100x leverage. If I wanted to take, yeah, like cross, if you then want to trade this and use isolated leverage, then it means that your risk per trade is limited. So let's say, for example, I want to take a trade at 3x. You can see here within this account has 0.065 Bitcoin, and I am able to trade a maximum of $6,573 at 3x leverage. So although I only hold on this account $2,197, I can trade that using the leverage that is available in order to increase that amount that is available for me to trade. Okay, now what this does is it reduces the risk. So I can go 100 US dollars on 5x, for example. I can do that at limit. And let's again just buy long. And this is costing me at this point 20 US dollars. So this is the maximum risk of this trade, is 20 US dollars, because I am 5x leverage, which means that for this $100 trade, it is costing me $20. Okay, now this shows me my liquidation price, so I cannot lose more than $20, but if price does at this stage go below $28,111, this whole trade will be liquidated, meaning I lose that full amount. Okay, again, hopefully that kind of makes some sense to everyone. And yeah, so you can see here, although it's a larger amount, you can't lose more than yeah, what you've put in basically at this stage. So that's a very important thing. If you're using cross leverage, you need to be very aware of how much you're using on your account. So again, I can change this very quickly, which means that currently this trade has only cost me $1.07. However, this is now using my entire account at leverage. So if we were to go below that $28,000 area, I would be losing more at this stage than that $20 that I had originally planned on putting up as risk. So yeah, basically that's the kind of the difference between cross and isolated margin. So yeah, hopefully that all makes sense there. Okay, let's go down again and let's start to look at your assets. So right here you have your assets tab, and this shows you here the available equity and the available balance that you have. So clearly when you make a trade, your balance and your equity can change depending on the amount of profit and loss that you are making. Within this little tab here, you can choose to deposit. So you can go over here, you can have a look at what is on this exchange. You can go deposit crypto. This gives you an address, and yeah, gives you kind of the information there in order to deposit or withdraw from these accounts. Okay, so you can see here on this demo account, we have currently $2,296. We have some US dollar tether in here, and we have some Bitcoin in here. We have a tiny little bit of Ethereum as well, like 1 cent worth of Ethereum as well. Now within this, you can exchange. So you can click on exchange here, and I can choose to go onto Bitcoin and maybe say I want to get some Ethereum. I can say I want to buy 0.001 Bitcoin's worth of Ethereum. You can click quote on here, and then you can see that 1 BTC equals 16.9 Ethereum. So if I was to exchange this, I would receive 0.0169 Ethereum. You can click convert, and then you can go back to your assets, and you can see here now that I have this Ethereum within my account immediately credited. Okay, so this is just a really nice nice kind of easy way to convert between different kind of assets within the exchange. So again, you can go onto here. You can go back to your trading account just by clicking trade at the top here, choosing whichever kind of product you want to use. And then what you can do to go back to your assets is you can go on here, you can click on my assets, and again you can see the assets that are available to you. In order to deposit and withdraw, like I just showed here, you can click on these tabs. So you can deposit more crypto. This will give you your address, and you can withdraw to any other account, say your ledger, or to another account from this tab here. Cool. Let's then have another look back on the exchange and go over a few other little bits. So you can see this very last tab that we have down here. This basically just shows you the contract details. So you can see here we're on the inverse perpetual. The expiration date is perpetual. It means it doesn't expire, but you pay funding on that. You can see the index price, the mark price, and that is the difference between the kind of the price that is currently being traded within the platform and the actual market price that in the event of liquidation. Or for example, this is the price. See here, the price is derived by index pricing and funding rate and reflects the fair market price. Liquidation is triggered by mark price. Okay, and yeah, this gives you the price here on the left hand side of what is actually being traded on the exchange. You can see here the open interest. So this is the current amount of unsettled contracts within the exchange. So we have $933 million worth of unsettled contracts within this product on the exchange. You can see the 24-hour turnover. So you can see that within the last 24 hours, 184,000 Bitcoin has been turned over, traded on the exchange, which is roughly $6,183. You can see the total risk, so you cannot risk more than 150 Bitcoin within this exchange. And you can see that one contract, so on here, you can see every one of these as a contract, that is all worth $1. All right. Again, you can click on the More tab, and it gives you a lot more information on what the current kind of contract and everything is. So yeah, basically I think that covers everything within the exchange itself. There are other tabs within Bybit, so they do have this Bi-Fi center. So this is a Bybit cloud mining area. Currently all of this is sold out, but what you can do, they regularly make these available, is you can just click on this, and it means that you can participate in cloud mining that is done by Bybit without needing to have all the resources that are not usually needed to mine Ethereum. You can participate in the cloud mining for that, and you will receive equity in order for participating in that, which is really cool. They have a help center, so you can, any kind of questions on anything that you have on the exchange, you can have a look at that within the help center. They have Bybit Learn again, which is kind of discover altcoins. You can have a look at information about all the different altcoins that they have within the exchange, and even ones that they don't have within the exchange. So that's pretty cool. And you can see here they have this blog as well, taking a while to load. Here we go, so you can see the blog and everything that is here as well. We can go over and have a look at the promotions. So we can see the promotions. Here is the 1,610 rewards that I was talking about earlier. So this is the same no matter kind of what affiliate link you do sign up under. However, you get the additional 10% off, which you will not see on any of this. No one else has this offer. See, special. So yeah, of course, we are the only people that offer this additional 10% off of all of your market orders on the platform. Another really cool thing with the exchange is you do have the chat room here. So I can go in here, the Bybit chat room. I can say, please create a nickname. So let's go Taurus Crypto. And I can say, special characters are not allowed. So let's remove the space. Let's click submit. Oh, username already exists. What a surprise. Taurus Crypto 1. I probably already have a proper account of that. I can just go on there that goes like, yo, or whatever. And you can talk to other people who are trading. So yeah, just a nice little chat room, troll box, whatever you want to call it, within the exchange itself. So that's kind of cool. Always see what other people within the market are doing. Then we have support here as well, which is really nice. And this is one of another major feature of the Bybit exchange, is that other exchanges out there, the support is pretty awful. But with Bybit, you can just say, click on support, just say, just wanted to say hello. Say hi, for example, or you go click on here, and you can see here everything that is your top results based on the question that you asked, but you also have a live chat here, which will pretty much immediately connect you to someone within the Bybit. Oh my god, my face is in the way. Oh my god, I'm not gonna change this. Okay, hold on. This is wrong. Unlink this. Okay, there we go. My face was in the way as usual. So you can see here support, that you can click on the support and get your questions answered by a live chat here, which is really useful. So very nice indeed. Also, this is all a little bit cut off on the bottom of my screen. Sorry about that, guys. Let me very quickly see if I can change this just so it shows up here. There we go. You can see here the enter chat room here, and your support buttons here. Okay, there we go. That's that's that bit kind of sorted out. And now I'll move my face back over onto this side, because I do all of these videos live in one take because I'm cool. And we will continue. So I don't think there's really anything else that I need to cover on this. Let's just actually go over a few more things. So say you wanted to make $100 short position, for example, here. You can adjust your take profit and stop loss from the screen at the bottom here. So you can say, very similar to how you could see it with this window here, you can choose what your stop loss price is. So say I wanted my stop loss 50%. And you wanted to close out of your entire position. So you can choose how much you take off. So I could say I only want to take a partial stop loss on this from this $100 trade at a 50% loss. Then what will happen is if price comes up here on this occasion is I will close out 50% of this trade. You can see here 50 contracts as opposed to 100 contracts that are open. That will get stopped out if price comes up here. And again, the same with a limit order, you can move that around, okay? So you can move your stop loss around depending on what you see the where your invalidation is and things like that. You can also add a trailing stop. Okay, so if so here you can see price retractment. So a stop loss order will be triggered when the last traded price retraces from the best price by whatever amount, or you can have an activation price. So if price comes into a certain area, then it will activate a trailing stop. So at this point, let's say $200. So if price goes $200 the wrong way, then you can see here that this trigger, this will trigger. So this is currently $200 above where price currently is. You'll be able to see if price does start to move down at this point, then this conditional order will change alongside that. Now again, you can move this, and then if price starts to move down, you will see this start to move with it again. But it's entirely, they're all very customizable, and you can move them whichever kind of way you want. There you go. So you can see price is moving down, and you can see that this conditional order, this stop loss is moving down with it. So a really, really useful feature, and it's always very easy to see where your stop loss and everything is based off of that. Okay, so yeah, that's basically all of the information that I kind of want to cover on this. There are, yeah, yeah, I believe that is probably everything we need. I want to also just have a quick look. What we have here. So this is just a little bit of information about the exchange. So another reason why Bybit is really nice. You can see on this again, if I move myself out of the way, Bybit does have the lowest bid-ask spread out of any exchange within the cryptocurrency space. So you can see Bybit sitting right down here. Its bid and ask is always very close, which means that your orders are always going to get filled. You're not having a big difference between kind of what's going on at market. So there's not any slippage within the exchange in comparison to other exchanges that are out there. It also has incredibly high volume, so it is currently the third highest volume out of any exchange when you think of how massive other exchanges are. Bybit is, yeah, a really good competitor for those exchanges. There is more information on funding rates, so you can see here the Bybit funding rate in comparison to other exchanges. So this is using a website called Bybit. And you can see the funding rate comparison with other exchanges here. And of course, some reviews here. It is the second top rated exchange within the whole cryptocurrency space. Yeah, with just a very good rating all round. Cool. So I've been rambling on for now 43 minutes and I am going to stop it right there. So once again, if you have made it to the end of this video, then congratulations. And yeah, if you, of course, would like any more information on how to trade Bitcoin or how to use this exchange, then also the Discord link is provided in the description below. I'm always available within the Discord, and anyone can ask me questions on that. Once again, the link for to create a Bybit account is again in the description and the comments below. So please do create an account, try this account out, this exchange out for yourself, It's a really, really great exchange, just so easy to use. You can see here, even if you don't want all these notifications, you can just click to turn those off. And then again here for closing out position, you can click to turn those off and you'll never actually receive those notifications again. Finally, as well, just before I do go, there is one of the best features. Now I can't show that on a video here, but one of the absolute best features on this exchange is that they do offer this mobile app. And it's, yeah, when you think of other exchanges and how their mobile apps are pretty difficult to use sometimes and quite hard to navigate, the Bybit mobile app is just fantastic. It's a really nice, clean, simple to use app. I'll see if I can just throw it up on the screen here. So you can see here, same kind of stuff going on. It's going to all disappear. You're not going to see it. No, never mind. It's, yeah, I'd highly recommend downloading the app and using that to trade off of as well. Cool. Okay. That will do it. Yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I will catch you on the next video. Cheers. Bye.